I want you to imagine the least successful version of you. Loser. What does that person do or not do to guarantee that you won't win? How do they guarantee that you lose? All right, so shout some of these out. Just like, what does that person do to lose? Netflix, okay, I heard that one. Drugs, okay. We're going way deeper and darker than I was thinking. It's like a heroin addiction. I'm like, okay. Yes, understood. I thought you guys were going to say something like this. Be impatient, show up late, be unprepared, not confident, heroin, we can throw that up there. Being transactional rather than relational with your clients and customers. Don't follow up. Someone's like, hey, I've been thinking about selling my house, and you're like, awesome, and then you just never call them. I've got a friend who might be interested in your services, and you're like, that's a damn shame. Don't advertise, don't ask for referrals, right? These are probably some things that would guarantee that you won't be successful, right? And there's probably more we could add to this list. And so I would encourage you, though, if you really think about this, to really put these things down, because this is genuinely the process that I think about when I want to grow a business, when I want to get into a new endeavor. I think, how can I guarantee that I would lose? Like, what would I, in the fewest moves I could possibly make, what are the fewest things I could do to absolutely guarantee that I lose? And actually, the smaller the list you can make, the more potent those things are. Like, if there's just one thing that you can do to guarantee that you lose, that usually becomes the North Star of how you win. So, how do we use these things that our brains came up with to win, right? We invert it. We flip it. And so this is what that would look like. So from impatient goes to patient. Showing late is to always being on time. Being unprepared to being always prepared or over-prepared. Not confident to confident. Transactional to relational. Doesn't follow up to always follows up. To doesn't advertise to advertises constantly. To not asking for referrals to always doing so. Quick story on this. One of our companies had one sales guy who was outperforming the previous top salesperson by 2x. And so I wanted to know what this guy was doing. So I hopped on the phone, which he was like, right? And so I was like, what are you doing, man? And he was like, after I sell someone, I just asked if they want to bring somebody else. And I was like, yeah. And then I looked at the sales director, I was like, is that not in the fucking script already? He's like, no, it is. And I was like, why are we not enforcing it? And he was like, we are now.